Yay! Hello, good evening everyone. How are we all going out there? Evelyn and Craig, disappointed, didn't get away. Don't worry, won't be long and you'll be stuck out there in the middle of nowhere, unable to get back. Evelyn and Craig, how are you going? Moved into your new house, see? There's always a benefit to to changing your plans. Good, exciting stuff. Hello, Tony and Kath. It was very chilly, but it was a beautiful looking day. Actually, I thought it was going to rain today, so yes, we've been very lucky. And over the weekend. How are you both? Here we go, it's night time. Here come the yawns. Sun sets and the yawns start. Kay, did you find us? Are you in now? You're off somewhere else. Bron, I believe you're doing the class later. You've probably fast forwarded already. So enjoy when you get around to it if you haven't. Hello, Louise. I just saw your little quilt that you made on Facebook before I clicked on. It's very good. Clever stuff. And Sue, hello Sue, how are ya? Legs today everyone, legs. So just remember Sue, what we did on Friday, what we didn't do, what you didn't do. Hello Terry, how you doing? I was going to ring you today, but I haven't had a chance. Hope you're okay. Did you manage to get out of Melbourne or are you still down here looking after Sally? How's Sally going? Is she all right? Can she hear me? Hello, how you doing? Now what's going on with the Mike and Telsa? Where are they? Oh, Sue, what am I doing? I'm ticking all the wrong boxes. Sue and John, enjoy your class if you're not coming in live today. Chris and Dawn, what are you guys up to? Okay, Mike and Telsa, just getting by. Well, that's better than a broken rib or two. Just waiting now. Okay, if you're out there, you did. Let me know when you click on, please. Oh, now. Okay, it sent me a message and I missed it. Oops. Chris, Dawn, Mike and Telsa, Sonia, Sue and Bron. There's a few people missing. Couple of minutes. Let me know if you've managed to get on, Kay. Oh, so legs today. Legs, everyone. We're going to use our legs. That involves knees and feet and balance, lower back. So make sure that you are ready for it. If you need any support for your lower back, excuse me, do you know what this is? It's because I didn't do any classes this morning. Been better, Terry. Been better. So if you are sitting on the floor and you're going to think that your hips might get a bit sore, make sure you've got a cushion for under your bum. Those of you that might already know that trick. Are you out there now, Kay? Have we got you on board, my dear? Are you there? Are you there? Shoot me a text. Let me know. Mike and Telsa, where are they? Why are they not doing their class? What's going on there? And Sonia. Sue and John usually do it the next day. Chris and Dawn. Mike and Telsa. Where are they, Evelyn? Oh, I was just about to say hello. There's Chris and Dawn. They're coming in tomorrow instead. Okay. Ah, you're there now. Got it. Awesome. Hello, Kay. No, that's me. I sent that message. Oh, Christ. Wow. Okay, there they are. Your legs are ready for a workout. Brilliant. Lucky we're not doing arms. Welcome, Mike and Telsa. How good of you to join us just in time. You do have to be careful with that, Terry. All right. Kay, are you there? Are you there, Kay? All right, Mike and Telsa, they're here. Sonia and Kay. I'll just give Kay a moment because she did just message me. She's been trying to get in, but it wouldn't let her in until I clicked on. And now I'm not hearing from her. Unless there's an internet issue, you know. I know internet was super slow all day today. And suddenly everyone being online again. Working from home, schooling from home. Just wait for Kay to respond to me, whether she's in or not, and then we can get this show on the road. Been digging. Beautiful day for digging today. Because you wouldn't want to be outside doing nothing. If you were outside, you'd have to be doing something to stay warm. What's going on, Kay? You there? All right, well, it's 6:02 according to my clock. So I'm going to get on with this show. And if she's got any issues, we'll have to sort it out. Anyone else that's not here? Okay, so like I said, we're doing legs. Let's stand up. Let's start by using those legs and standing up. Now, remembering when we use our legs, part of that is about balance. So that comes down to a lot of different things. One of them is your core connection, making sure that pelvic floor is lifted and your pelvis is sitting what they call square. So you want to be not having your butt arched right back. You don't want to be tucked under and sitting back in your hips either, nor do you want to be side or side, okay? So we want to be pulling up, keeping everything engaged. The other thing when we're for balance is the ankles. So remember, we don't want to roll those feet in. If you do have flat feet, and it's quite common, you've got to really be aware of it and start to think about lifting the ankles, okay? You can strengthen them so that they don't keep collapsing in on you all the time, because that then will work, well, won't work in your favor for your knees or your hips ultimately. Okay, so as well as that, we're going to do a little bit of work through the butt. We're going to do a little bit of work through the core. That involves pelvic floor and of course your lower back as well. So we will do a bit of everything. Hi, Sonia. We will do a little bit of everything, but the main focus is the legs. So let's get this show on the road. Let's just start by loosening up the upper body. And relax and take a deep breath in. Bring the arms up. And deep breath out. And the other way, breathing in, up. And deep breath out. So feel the feet where they are right now as you're breathing. You want your heels, your big toe and your little toe all evenly weighted down on the floor. Now, if you are wearing shoes, it's a little harder to feel. Let's see if you can wiggle those toes around and make sure you can feel it. All right, let's take those arms out to the side, little twist. As we come up the legs from the feet, we want to make sure the knees are not locked up, so they shouldn't be too tight. Just relax them a little bit. Deep breath out, circling round. Now we're trying to keep those hips facing forward. Let's do that once more each way. So hips facing forward, small movement there, Sue. And back to the center. And we'll take the arms down. Okay, we're going to drop the chin to the chest. Deep breath out and roll down. Sue, hands in the lower back and arch backwards. This is Sue W I'm talking to. Jeepers. Roll back up and stand up tall. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Rolling down again, Sue W. Arching backwards. Make sure you're not pushing those hips forward there. And rolling back up and standing tall. Good. Okay, let's get these legs working now. Rising up and down. Long legs. Again, we're still not locking up those knees, okay? So legs are long, they're straight, but we haven't got super tight knees. There's something to practice if you're not sure. Let's do a few more of these rises. And then we're going to add our arms into it. Make it a little bit more challenging because we're slowing it down. Deep breath out, take it down. And breathing in. And deep breath out. And again, breathing in. And deep breath out. And last one, breathing in. And deep breath out. Good. Standing nice and tall. Take your right leg out to the side. Now you've got to be making sure you're not sinking into that hip. Pull out, pull up and lengthen the legs. Small lift. You can see it's only just off the floor. And slide it in and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull up tall. 7, 8, keep it low, 9 and 10. Bring the foot in, it should be hip distance apart. Tuck that bum under, lengthen out the other leg, lifting and in. 1 and 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. Pull up tall, 8 and 9. Last one, 10. Good, let's rise up for 5 and 4, right to the balls of the feet, and 2 and 1. Good. Lift that knee as high as you can. We're aiming for hip height and lower down. If you feel like you're wobbling around everywhere, wall or chair or something to hold on to. Let's go again, up. And as you lift that leg, you grow taller out of your hips. We're not pushing the hips forward. We're not sinking into the supporting leg. And one more. And changing sides, pulling up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. Now, if you're going to need a wall for balance, make sure you're close to one. Make sure you're not leaning for it, okay? Just fingertips on it. Or if it's a chair, the back of the couch or something, you can use that as well. We're going to rise up onto our toes, bend the knees forward. Now, before we go any further, I just want you to just peek down if you can and make sure those knees are not touching. All right, drop the heels to the floor. The knees are still not touching and we stand tall. And we rise, bend the knees, heels to the floor and stand tall. And we rise and bend the knees, heels to the floor and stand tall. Hand up, knees, heels and release. Last one, up, knees, heels, and let's reverse it. Coming down first. As you push down in this position, we don't want to tilt forward. There's no hinging here, okay? Keep the back upright so you can feel that stretch right from the Achilles into the calf there. Okay, then we rise up onto our toes, lengthen the legs and lower. Bend the knees to the toes, lengthen the legs and lower. No swinging back and forth. Bend the knees, up on the toes, lengthen, lower. Bend the knees, up on the toes, lengthen and lower. Last one. Bend the knees, toes, lengthen and lower. Good. Give your feet a little shake. Okay, so if you do have bare feet, you may be starting to feel that through the base of the foot, the sole of the foot, the arch. Or you may be able to still feel it a little bit through the ankles as well. So just give your feet and your legs a good shake. Let's grab our elastic. We're going to just go back to the upper body just for a little bit of posture work, because we're not complete if we don't. Holding it about shoulder distance apart. Take your arms up above your head and your shoulders down. Let's open the chest, lengthen the legs and push back. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and we'll hold. Then we'll go over to the side to have a little stretch, just gentle. Over to the other side for a gentle stretch. And then back to the top. Take your arms all the way down to your legs. Open the chest and small bend. 1 and 2. Watch your posture here. And 3 and 4. Make sure the back of the neck is long. Now hold. Tuck the chin towards the chest. Lift the arms and lower down. Keep those knees bent. Lift the arms and lower down. And once more, lift the arms and lower down and stand up tall. Arms back up, shoulders back, and 2, 3, 4, last one, and hold. Over to the side, no stretching in the elastic. Keep your arms up high. Over to the other side. Good, and back to the top. Bring the arms down by the legs. Remember, the more you pull back and stretch that elastic, the harder you work. Bend the knees. 1, no knees touching. 2, remember those ankles, keep them lifted. 3, 4, and we're going to hold. Chin tucks. That doesn't mean drop your head and look at your toes. It means look down and out. Lift the arms. 1 and 2. Don't forget to breathe. 3, and down and stand up tall. Good. Okay. Shake it out and just hold on to the ends of your elastic now. Then we're going to step inside. I hear you, Terry. Okay, standing in the center. Make sure that you are roughly even in the middle there. Okay. Belly button gently back. Small bend of the knees without dropping those knees towards each other. And we're going to curl in for 10. 9. Nice and slow and controlled. 8, 7. Belly button gently drawing back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stand up tall, arms in front. Put some tension in that elastic. Bend the knees to release and stand. So I'm not hinging over as far for this one. It's a really small bend. Make sure that you are connected and lifting that pelvic floor. We do not want to bend at the waistline. I lost count. Let's do one more. Good, and release the arms. Chest is open, strong arms, slowly out, not too fast, Sue, and down. Just feel that tension and then release. Up. Wrists are strong, remember, elbows bent. Once more. Good, and bring it in. Bend and stretch. Reach for the sky. No, don't reach for the sky. Keep your arms in front of you. Feel the lower ab area, the pelvic floor lifting. 2 more. And last one. And small bend of the knees, release gently and curl in again for 10. Slow and controlled. 2 more. And last one. Good, and stand up, arms in front. We're gonna twist with this one. We're gonna come down, twist to the right. Now, I don't want you to turn all the way, especially you, Sue W, over your toes. Down in the middle to the other foot. Down, you know where your feet are, okay? They are not pointed to the walls. Keep it small. One more each way. And center, arms down by your side, chest open, slowly bring the arms out and slowly in. And out. And again. And we'll do that once more. Good. Now I'm just going to turn sideways. I want you to make sure that when you do this, okay, and I've seen it and I see it, down, up, straight. We are not doing this, okay? So make sure you're not swinging that body back. Lift, feel the lift in the center of the body. Let's go. Down, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Center, release. Good job. All right. Let's pop the elastic down now. Okay, we're going to grab our weights. So give your arms a shake if you need to before you pick them up. And we're going to do some squats. So if you want to give your legs a little shake, you can do that as well. Feet are going to be about shoulder distance apart. Remember to control your arms, control the legs. Don't lock up any joints. Try and be strong and long without locking. All right. Are we ready? Let's go. Use those knees as well, as much as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2. I suppose we should hold this one. And long arms. Okay, chin's tucked. Let's pull back. Gentle on those arms, don't overstretch them. Belly buttons gently back. Let's come up and arms down and go again. 10 and 9, 8. Keep that chest up. 7 and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Ready to hold again and hold. Long arms, elbows back and hold. Chin tucks. Let's lengthen. Bend the elbows. We know where the elbows are. They're halfway down your arm. Keep your shoulders still. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And coming up again. Good, okay, we're going to turn our feet out wider now. Take them out wider and turn them out. Bring the hands into the shoulders, elbows out to the side. Remember, we don't want those arms to swing forward. Be really, really aware of this one, Sue W. Elbows, push forward. Let's go. 5 more. 2 more. Last one. Arms down, elbows coming towards or forward slightly. Shoulders are down, chest is open. Lift your right heel. Tap 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Left 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right 5, 4. Keep the weight centered. Left 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And up. Arms in and down. Ready? Standing tall, tailbone tucked under gently. Hands in, elbows out. And down we go. Breathe as it goes hard, it gets harder. Make sure you're breathing. Here's the last one. Okay, where are the arms? Weights should be near the shoulders, not rolled forward. Lift the right. And left. And right. 3, 4, 5, and left. 2, 3, 4, 5, and up. Arms in and gently down. Give your legs a shake. How you feeling? Okay? Got a little bit more in you? Yeah, of course you have. Right foot forward, left foot back. Nice big step. Tuck your bum under. Make sure you keep your back upright. Feel it in the back leg. Got it there, Kath? Bend your knee. I can still see you, Kath. All right, down for 5. If it hurts the knees, don't go as deep, but keep that back leg bent. Hands into the shoulders, push up, hands into the shoulders, take it down gently. And 2. And 3. And 4. And 5. Try to push that front leg back because it's harder, and change legs. Again, back leg bent. Tuck your bum under. Keep your back upright. Down for 5. We want to feel that back leg working here, okay? That's where you can feel it. Curl in and up. In and down. Once more. And push back. Good. Give your legs another shake. Well done. Okay. Let's pop the weights down now. Give your arms a good shake. Loosen them up. Roll the shoulders gently back. You might be able to feel the upper back working now, because as you've been using your weights, you're working in that upper back area as well. Okay. Grab a drink if you want a drink, then standing at the end of your mat. Okay, we're all here. Lifting right up. Remember, flat feet on the floor, long legs. Lifting the pelvic floor. Bring the shoulders straight up to the ears and lower them down. Hand up again. Deep breath out, lower them down. Think about your posture now. You've got set posture, chest is open, shoulders are down. This is the position you are in when you get out into your plank. Let's take it down. Deep breath out all the way. Okay, let's bend the knees and walk it forward. Remember, Sue W, come out as best you can. Come down to your knees or elbows or wherever you need to be for your plank. Chest is open, shoulders back. Tuck the bum under so you don't drop the hips. Lift the pelvic floor. Back is supported. No pressure there at all. Tummy muscles are engaging. You can feel them tighten, and slowly, slowly you'll start to feel them working harder and harder. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. You've already hit 30 seconds. Keep that breathing going. Every now and then we check back, shoulders back, chest is open, tailbone tucked under, belly button back. Everything is still in the right position. As we close in on 1 minute, you don't want to start to sag. You don't want to start to lift that butt either. That's a minute. When the butt gets too high, we're suddenly not doing a lot for our core and our back. This is a lot of back strengthening in this exercise. Keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. You can stop whenever you need to, remember. If you do want to come back out again and do another little one, you can do. I've got 2 minutes of plank time, whether you hold it for the whole thing or you do a few. That's 1.5 minutes, 30 seconds left to go. Checking again with the posture, checking again with the lower back, feeling the tummy muscles starting to really work. 10 seconds to go. Still breathing. Good. Sue W, lower your hips to the floor. Everyone else stretch back, nice long arms. Good. All right, loosen up the shoulders. Let's come on down onto our tummy. Now we are working the legs, but like I said, we are going to do a bit of upper body. Sorry, knocked the microphone. We are going to do some upper body as well. So the arms are still going to get involved here. Let's take those arms above the head, tuck the chin towards the chest and rest the forehead on the mat. All right, let's start with the legs. Deep breath out, lengthen both legs till they lift from the floor. Breathe in, lower back down. Deep breath out and in. As you breathe out, I want you to feel the chest sink towards the floor. So you're not tightening the upper body as you lengthen the legs. You're sinking it down. Deep breath out and in. Deep breath out and in. Deep breath out. Now, you can take it back. If your back is getting sore, you can take it down to 1 leg at a time if you need to. For those that need to make it a little easier on the upper back, and Sue W would probably recommend this for you, hands underneath the forehead. And otherwise, we're lifting upper back and lower and down. And deep breath out and in. Deep breath out and in. We're not trying to arch the back and get a full extension of the spine. We're trying to lengthen it. You can feel those legs working, getting tighter, the butt as well. Lower back should still be coping. If it's not, you should be doing 1 leg at a time. And again, deep breath out and in, last one. Deep breath out and in, lower down. Good. Relax the shoulders, relax the arms, chins on the chest still. Deep breath out, lengthen the legs, bring them in and out 3 times and then lower. Deep breath out and 1, 2, 3 and lower down. I want you to feel those legs getting tighter and tighter as you do this. Deep breath out. 1, 2, 3 and down. And again, 1, 2. Feel those inner thighs squeezing as well. You can do this 1 leg at a time as well if you need to. Just make sure you're not rocking through the hips and you are controlling your movements. Watch that those hamstrings don't start to get too tight because you're using those too. That's the back of the upper leg. You can feel that tightening along with the butt. Let's do one more. Of course, if you're doing both one leg at a time, make sure you're even. Good. All right, let's stretch back into child's pose. So again, so if you're going to do this, you've got to really try and keep your back nice and flat and not arched through the waistline. When you do it anyway, if we're doing it correctly and we're staying engaged in the center for everyone here, when you do child's pose, your back is reasonably flat because you're pushing the chest forward and you're pushing through the lower back down towards the floor, so down between your knees. So if it's easier, you can always take the legs out wider. So Sue, this might be an option for you so that you can keep your back flatter. All right. All right, how are those legs feeling? Ready to come up on all fours? Let's make sure our wrists are underneath our shoulders. Okay, and we'll bring our knees so that they're underneath our hips. And we are squared up. So, Craig, Evelyn, I'd probably take a guess that you need to come forward just a tiny little bit more with your hands. Make sure that chest is open, shoulders back. We are strong in the upper body. All right, let's take the opposite arm and leg. So let's go right arm, left leg. Extend them out, small lift, and bring it in. Same side, so right arm, left leg again, out and in, and out and in, and out. Not too high with the leg, complete control. Arm and leg should be moving at the same pace. Out and in. 5 more, shoulders back, and in, and 2, and in. 3. Oh, Tony, you're down on your tummy, aren't you? 4. And 5. Good man. Let's change legs. Let's change arms. And 1. And 2. Keep that leg low. And 3. And 4. 5. Shoulders back. Don't look at your knees. 6, 7, 8. Don't let the head hang. 9. Last one. 10. Good. Bring it in. Finish your movement and then shake it out. Good. Stretch out those wrists a little if you need to. Now remember, you can come onto fists if that's easier on your wrists, but try and get at least a little bit of it done with your hands flat, just so that we do strengthen those wrists still. Okay, because we're coming back. All right, so just follow the leg movement, Tony. Everyone else squared up, shoulders back, belly button back. All right, we're going into our hydrant movement. So for you, Tony, you just keep your legs straight, okay? So Tony, out and in, straight leg. Everyone else, bent leg, hydrant. Don't sink into the opposite shoulder, okay? Chin tucked and out. 1, 2, 3, 4, belly button back. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's relax again. You can stay where you are, Tony. Shake it out. Your wrist should be just fine down there. Okay. Exactly the same movement we're going to do, Tony. You're going to do exactly the same thing, okay? Everyone, chest open, shoulders back. If you were lying on the floor, your forehead would be resting on the mat. So look down at the floor, okay? We're going to take the leg back, keeping that knee at roughly 90-degree angle like so. Now make sure that you don't lift it beyond your means, okay? You've got to think about keeping your hips square or facing the floor. Lift that pelvic floor, flex your foot, and we're pushing up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we'll bring it in. Engage, take it out, flex the foot, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring it in. We're going to do that again. Strong in the middle. Up, flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Make sure you're pushing that heel to the ceiling there. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And in. All right, everyone, child's pose again. Stretch it out, shake out those wrists. Good. Okay, so we're going to turn around. We're going to sit at the end of the mat. So if you do need a little bit of extra support for your back now, you're going to grab a little cushion and tuck it under your bum. So I haven't mentioned this a lot in this class, but if you do find that you're unsure about certain movement that you might be doing, because I'm not face to face with you, I might not be able to correct how you're doing it. And if you're feeling your lower back getting really sore, I want you to grab a cushion and sit on the cushion. Only needs to be a small cushion, okay? When you're sitting on it, you need to sit towards the front of it, so you should have plenty of cushion behind you. If you sit at the back of the cushion, so it's all sitting under here, you're going to find yourself leaning backwards. If you sit right in the center of it, you've just got a comfy seat. If you sit towards the front though, it does sort of tend to tilt the pelvis just that little bit so that you lean forward a bit more, okay? And that's what we want. Knees are pointed to the ceiling. Your feet do not need to be flat on the floor like mine are, okay? If you've got to take your legs further away and have your feet lifted, that is fine, okay? You don't need to wrap your knees around your ears. Pistol grip, arms out, long but bent, shoulders back, chest open, pelvic tilt, lean back. Don't use your arms, hold, use your tummy. And sit up tall. Now let's breathe. Deep breath out. And breathe in. And deep breath out. So right now, as we sit up, we use that lower back. Make sure you are using your tummy and pelvic floor as well. And breathe in. Chest is relaxed, shoulders relaxed. You're not using your upper body. Hand lift. And again. And lift. Good. Now, they're going to give you a couple of options here, okay? If you need support, okay? Fingertips facing your bum. Elbows are slightly bent. Lift your chest, belly button back, and you're going to lift your leg. Okay, get in as close to you as you can without collapsing, all right? You're going to feel the leg working. For those that can go a little harder, you're going back to your pistol grip. You're going to tuck and lean. We're going to do a lift and a lift in this position. So the tummy muscles are going to work a little bit harder for that one, all right? We're aiming for 5. Just do what you can. Then we're sitting up and going with the other leg, okay? Whichever one you're doing, tuck and lean. And 1, 2, 3. Keep everything nice and still except that one leg. 5. Let's sit up. I'm going to do it the other way now, just for those that are doing it this way, so you're sure of what you're doing. Leaning back, tilt the back, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't sink into your shoulders. And lift up. Let's do it once more on each leg. Tuck and lean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sitting up. And the other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And sitting up. Good. Give those legs a good shake now. You might be, as well as feeling it down there, you might start to feel it into the hip too. Okay, let's roll down onto our back. Bend the knees, arms down by your side. Okay, so we're going to do a few bridges just to open up those hips to start with. So nice long arms reaching towards your ankles. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out, pelvic tilt, roll up. Lift those hips nice and high. Breathe in and breathe out. Roll it back down. And again, deep breath out, rolling up. Use your butt to help lift, so support your lower back and roll it down. We're going to do one more. Deep breath out, roll it up. Breathe in and out. Good. Okay, keeping the arms by their side. Let's take one leg at a time up to tabletop, belly button sinking down. We're going to keep the knees bent and we're just going to tap the right knee. So Sue W, you can always pop your left foot on the floor, and Terry as well if you need to. Do it this way. This way is a little easier on the back and the hips, okay, if you're a bit sore. Okay, so right leg only, toe tap, keep the knee bent. 1. Nice and slow, and breathe out as you push away and breathe in, coming back. Don't let your back lift anywhere. That includes the upper back. 5 more, and 1 and 2. Complete control of that leg right now, and 3 and 4, last one, and 5. Good. Now we're changing legs and tapping. 1, 1/2 now. 5 more, and 1. Feel those legs working. 2, keep the belly button sinking. 3, 4, and 5. Good, and knees in. Well done. All right, hands onto the knees. Let's take those legs back to tabletop. Now you can do this again with one foot on the floor. We're taking the same arm and leg, all right? Right arm, right leg are extending out. 1. Lower you go, the harder you work. 2. Don't let anything lift. Lengthen the arm and leg only. 2 more. Last one. Good. Now we're changing legs. Left arm, left leg. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Feel those legs working. And 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10. And hug it in. Now if you need to stretch those legs out and give them a shake, do so, because we're going to take the feet to the ceiling next. So again, while you're shaking yourself out, I'm just going to make a comment that you can make this easier by having your one foot on the floor, but make sure the knee is bent. So left foot on the floor, left knee bent, right foot is going to the ceiling, and you do it with one leg at a time. Make sure your hips stay anchored into the floor, okay? It is harder with both feet up. Make sure your back is supported. All right, let's go everyone. Feet up. Feet turned out, or foot, belly button sinking down. If you are doing one leg at a time, you're going to do 5 on each leg. Let's go. Out. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing if you're doing single legs. 6, 7, 8. Keep those toes turned out. 9, 10, and bring it in. Good, because we're going back up to the ceiling. Again, you can do one leg at a time if you like. You've got to control it. Keep it small. Right leg, then left leg. We're doing scissors. Right leg, then left leg is 1 count. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Swap if you're doing one leg at a time. And 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good. Make sure you did both legs on that last one, otherwise it's 9.5. All right, shake your legs out if you need to, because they're going back up to the ceiling. This time we're doing our crisscross. So we have our heel tap, we have our scissors, and crisscross is turned out to the sides, crossing. Okay, so those that are doing one leg at a time, go back to the first one, which was that heel tap movement, exactly the same movement, okay? Everyone else, feet to the ceiling. Let's take it out and right over the top, out and left over the top. That's one count. And 1, and 2. Belly button sinking into the floor, and 4, and 5, and 6. So we're working into those hips as well. 7, and 8, and 9, and 10, and 10. And bring it in. Good, okay. Take your feet down to the floor, knees bent, arms by your side. We're going to go back and do another 3 bridges where we're going to try and open up those hips. So deep breath out, pelvic tilt, roll up. Breathe in, hold nice and high, and breathe out, roll it down. And again. Deep breath out, roll it up. Breathe in, and out, roll it down. Once more. And up. And down. Good. Okay. So we're going to repeat all of that, if I can remember what we just did. But this time, if you want to, you can add a curl into it, okay? So you can curl up that upper body. Keep your back on the floor, belly button drawing back. Sue, I'd probably recommend you just do it again with your head on the floor, okay? Just so we're not putting extra strain into your neck at this stage. Okay, so again, one leg at a time or both. We're starting with our toe tap, right leg. Are you ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you're supporting your neck, elbows out to the side. And change. 1 left leg now. Last one. Knees in, head to the floor. Hands onto the knees, legs to tabletop. Right arm, right leg. Curl up if you like. And off we go, extending out. 1, and 2, and 3. Change sides, and 1, and 2, feel the tummy muscles working. And head to the floor, bring it in again. Remember, if your neck starts to get too sore, just do the next part without lifting your head, okay? Listen to your body, do the right thing. You don't have to do word for word exactly what I say. Remember that, there's always modifications. Okay, so we're doing our heel tap, either one leg at a time or both. Turn the feet out. If you are going to curl up, see if you can take those legs a little lower. Long arms or support the neck, and off we go. Changing if you're doing one leg. Bring it in. Good. Feet to the ceiling, scissors. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Changing legs if you're doing singles. And 10, 10, and in. Good. Hug those knees, rest your head. Crisscross now. This is the last bit. It's gone so much faster this time. Curling up. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Counting wrong. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Means we have to go again. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and in. Good. Let's just gently take those feet to the floor, stretch out those legs, and give them a really good shake. And bend the knees. All right, let's go back to a bridge. Deep breath out, roll up. Open up those hips, squeeze your bum. Deep breath out, roll it down. And again, roll it up. And down. I'm going to do that once more, just in time for a stretch. This can be part of your stretch. And down. Good. Take your right foot to the ceiling. Stretch that leg as much as you can. Your left leg should be on the floor with your knee bent. Take the leg down slowly. Flex. And breathe out, pull it up. Deep breath out, take it down. So I'm breathing in as I change my foot position. Breathe out. And once more. And bend the knee, changing legs. Stretch that leg. Breathe in and change foot position. Breathe out and up. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. In. Out. In. Out. And relax. Good. Both knees in at your chest. So you should be rolling onto your side to sit up. And everyone else, roll up. All right, shoulders down. Belly button back. Holding a balance if you can. I might look at the camera. I might switch to the camera I'm talking to. All right. Take your feet down. Stretch those legs out. Push the chest forward. Drop the head. Sue, don't drop the head. Just look forward. Try and keep your back flat and push from your lower back. So everyone, push from your lower back. Push the chest forward. The head drop can arch the back, okay? Which may not be the right thing for you, so you need to think about that. And sit up nice and tall. Let's take our legs out wide, push forward. Again, dropping the head just to arch the back and relax. So by doing that, you just sort of make yourself more of a weight, a heavier weight. So that just adds to the intensity of your stretch. Hands sitting up nice and tall again. Let's bring the soles of the feet together because we did work through the hips, so we need to stretch them as well. Gently push the knees towards the floor. And release. Okay, give it a really good shake. Still on the hips, but also the lower back. Take your right leg across your body, pull it in, sit up tall and turn to the right. Remember, don't turn too fast, Sue. And slowly back around. Change the legs over, pull up tall and turn. And release. Okay, give it a really good shake and we're going to come up onto our knees, except if you, of course, Tony, you're going to stand up. Right foot forward, pelvic tilt and hold. Now make sure you can feel that stretch in that back leg. You want to open up that hip because you've done a lot of work with it. You also want to make sure that leg is stretching down there as well, right down to the knee. Good, let's change legs. Carefully and tuck. Good, and release. Okay, let's come into a crouch position now. Down as low as you can go. Relax your neck, so pop your chin on your chest. Okay, push your bums to the ceiling. So here, I want you to try and open up your chest as you push your bum to the ceiling so that you can come up with a reasonably flat back. Everyone else, let your head just hang, and then we slowly come up, rolling up to the top and standing nice and tall. Good. Let's lift the shoulders to the ears and relax them down. Let's roll the shoulders forward and stretch that upper back, and then roll back and squeeze it. And release. And again, shoulders up and down, shoulders forward and back, and relax. Good, chin to the chest now, chin to the ceiling, and forward. Look to the right, and left, and forward. Ear down. Over to the other side and back up, and deep breath in and out. Breathe in, shoulders up, breathe out, shoulders down. Breathe in, open the chest, and deep breath out, and once more in and out, and in and out, and open and release. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Good work. All right. How are we doing? How are we coping with being in lockdown again? Everyone okay out there? We're getting there. I know that there's been a couple of people that haven't been able to do what they wanted. Evelyn and Craig can't go away on holidays. All right. Okay, I will get you a new link sorted out. Don't know what happened there. All right. Ah, well, there you go, Sonia. Yeah, so when you're lying on your back on the floor, everyone has a different sort of arch line through their lower back. Okay, you need to feel like you're pulling it or drawing it towards the floor. If you've got quite a deep arch in your lower back, you're not going to be able to get it on the floor, okay? But you want to aim to draw it in that direction. Because if you feel like your back is pulling towards the ceiling, then you are going to get a very sore back. I've never noticed anything when you do like your squats, you hinge really well, and that's because of your skiing and that you do, Sonia. But it could be a case of just making sure your pelvic floor is engaged properly as well. So looking into that, some of those stretches that we did on our knees just then, on one knee, doing that stretch every day, seeing if you can hold it for about 10 seconds and then release, then even try it again, a couple of times on each leg or something. That's a great way to strengthen up the pelvic floor area and open up the hips. And at the same time, yeah, your tabletop, if it is hurting your back, just roll up the mat like you've seen in class, roll it up, make sure it's underneath your bum. That's when your back should really feel like it's pushing towards the floor, okay? The words are towards the floor as well, not on the floor. So it just really depends. It's a safer position having your back on the floor. Just be careful, not all physios are aware of that. It is a safer position for it to be there than for it to be in the perfect Pilates position, which is a natural line. Okay, so if your back is sore, that's what you're aiming for, to draw it down. And this goes for anyone else that's listening right now. If your back is sore, drawing your lower back down into the floor, whether you're using a mat or a cushion or your hands under your bum, that is going to add support to your back. For that perfect alignment, when your core is strong enough, it will just follow whatever your lower back is, okay? Some people have bigger bums than others. Some people have quite a large arch in their lower back, and that can be due to all sorts of things, okay? So it's not every rule has an exception, doesn't it? So it's not all black and white. There is some grey zone, but Sonia or anyone else, if you do want me to have a look, let me know. As soon as we're out of lockdown, we can organise something and have a look at how you're doing your certain movements and whatever. All right, that's all. Yes, I hear you, Evelyn. I'm doing less classes now that we're in lockdown, so it's I can feel how easy you could just relax. Have a great week. Have a great week, Sonia. Have a great week, Evelyn and Craig. Brilliant, Sue. Good girl. No probs, Sonia. All right, we'll have some water first, please, Mike. Not just straight into the beer. Same for you, Craig. Hydrate before you dehydrate. Take it easy, guys. See you later, Telsa. Good. I'm glad you did all right as well with your back, Terry. I'll speak to you soon. Yeah, well, not this Thursday, Tony and Kath, but you'll definitely see me next Monday. All right, awesome. Louise, how are you doing? Oh, there's a message from you. Brilliant. I'm glad you enjoyed it, Louise. Now you've done your arms, your legs and your abs. You're sorted. All right, Chris and Dawn and Bron and Sue and John and Kay. Hope you enjoyed your class as well. I think I've spoken to everyone. Yes, I have. All right, I'm going to sort out Kay then. Go and see what's going on with her link. Take it easy, everyone, and I will speak to you all very, very soon.